Now, the reason why you haven't been making the moves that you've been trying to make is because you're allowing everyone and everything to play in your face. Stop it! I've never
in my life yelled at a girl like this.
No, literally, stop it. What you really don't understand is your power lies in your confidence. Wait, I know. You've heard this before. Not like this. Listen up, because I want more for you. And if you stay long enough, we have an extra gem for you. When you let people play in your face by not having a level of self-respect, standing on your boundaries, expressing yourself in those moments that you need to express yourself, or even compromising your goals, your focus, just to please others, you'll diminish the level of power you can actually tap into. Let me give you one of my most basic examples. I'm very big on the power of words, big on how people speak to me, especially in ways that they make jokes. And don't get me wrong, jokes can be harmless, but at the same time, if I know it can actually be something that I can possibly internalize in the long run, and when I'm faced with the opportunity to operate out of confidence, and that simple line can have some type of hold over me, let's just nip it at the bud. Let's be careful of what we say. Anybody around me could tell you this. I do not allow negative self-talk. I'm very mindful of that because I understand how much bondage we can actually put on ourselves simply by the words that we speak on a daily basis or what we say to others. So those moments when you hear, "You're so stupid, girl, you know you lazy. Boy, you never could get anything done. You know every time you try to go for a job, they don't want you." Nip it at the bud. Because what you're not realizing, what may seem harmless at that very moment is detrimental to your growth. And then when you find yourself at that moment where you actually can just change your life, if you probably took that extra step, took that initiative to probably reach out to whoever you need to reach out, and you actually don't, you may not realize it, but if you actually were able to pinpoint where that nervousness or that feeling of hesitance, it points back to all those little moments because they add up together. The enemy just needs a vessel. Sometimes we're making his job a lot easier for him to hold us back, and we're no longer letting that happen. He has no victory over here, and we have moves to make. Work on your self-respect, work on your boundaries, see where you want to go, and make sure at the very most basic level, all that is around you is positivity. People speaking life to you, you speaking life into yourself, you seeing other people moving towards your goals. You are just making sure you are building up your confidence into a way that when it's needed, you can tap into it and maximize its fullest potential. Point number 2, now on to our second point. We said everyone and everything playing in your face is what's holding you back from making the moves that you need to make. Let's get into everything. Stop letting your circumstance tell you what opportunities are for you. Stop allowing what is the reality for your generation, your family, people that comes from your background dictate what opportunity lies ahead for you. I don't care if you came into this world with one sandal and a buck tooth. You still deserve every opportunity that is meant for you. If God has something in store for you, you can't let nothing tell you no. Let him tell you no. And he'll tell you no. He'll close every door. Trust me, I've been there. He will tell you no. But you do not allow people or anything dictate what you deserve. You need to have a level of tenacity. You need to have a level of grit. You need to have a level of faith that tells you, I may not see it from anyone around me. It may not have been normalized in people that look like me, but at the end of the day, if God says there's something for me, something has been calling me, something has been whispering into my heart, there are signs that are literally telling you, hey, this is for you. This is the way for you to go. You do not let anything play in your face to tell you that it's not for you. Take that no out of your vocabulary. I told you the power of words in lesson 1, power words. Nip it in the bud. As a person who who's always been a kind of a visionary, and I have such this vision of life, and it's not because I wanted to. If you watch my previous videos, I talked about how I always wanted to lean into fear or just settle because it was too hard to actually dream of a bigger life, because I knew it would require a level of faith, a level of work ethic and consistency, and I didn't want that. I was tired even before I got into this world. I was tired. I was like, please, I don't want to work no more. But God kept expanding me and pushing me into different uncomfortable seasons to let me know, like, hey, I'm not gonna let you calm down. I'm gonna always raise up some type of passion inside of you, show you some sort of sign to let you know, hey, I have more for you. So I've learned not to fight it no more and just lean into faith. But trust me, sometimes it's hard because the people around me are believing, oh, this is what statistics are saying. Black women are excelling this way. You won't find a match like this. Oh, but you know, you need to be okay with this and be ready for this reality of this. It's hard sometimes because I'm a math person, y'all. I'm ready for numbers, but at the same time, I have to remember where my faith lies is where I'm headed. So it's not to say that I need to be entitled or need to believe everything's gonna go in the way that I believe it, but I can't allow my reality, my circumstance, what has been normalized by the individuals around me to dictate what's for me or where I'm going. He has the final say. And I'm not gonna let nothing play in my face, because I'm not going to give anything the power to hold me in bondage. I'm not gonna let anything hold me back from the way I'm supposed to be moving, because I have the power to do anything. And I have a gem for you guys. I need you to visualize the person that you want to be. I'm not saying for you to say you need to have this by this age, this by this time. No, I want you to map out the person that you feel like you're called to be. Let's go off feelings right now. And then the extra step is going to be for you to actually go on that journey and see who are you actually called to be. And if you know who your creator is, especially for my believers, Christ, find out who you're called to be. That map will look a lot more clear for you once you actually lock in with him. Once you're able to actually see that person, I want you to show up as that person. There are times when I dress up, when I actually put myself put together, people may be thinking, to be honest, I don't think that far. I no longer try to think that far. But I know in the past, they're probably trying to believe that I want to do too much or something along those realms. I don't have time for that. But at the same time, I know who I want to be. The bank account may not show it at that moment. The car may not match that person at the moment. The circumstance I'm currently in may not match that person at that moment. But at the same time, I know that person is within me. Nothing may match to that person, but I'm already that person even before I become that. I don't let anything or anyone tell me otherwise, because that's a conversation for themselves and the people that they want to eat around. I don't sit around stuff like that. And I'm going to tell you this because there's a risk to taking this journey. There will be people that will want to humble you. There will be people that will want you to be a lot more digestible for them. I've been in a position where I realized, hey, it's nothing that I said or did that showed you that I was a negative person or showed you I was a person worth your negative energy. It's simply because I know I have a power within, which comes from my confidence, and I carry it well. I carry it a little too well at times, and that threatens people, and that is fine as long as you always make sure to operate out of a place of humility, love, and compassion. Understand that you can't let your ego grow past the level that is going to get your, don't let your ego grow at all. Let's not even finish that sentence. Don't let your ego grow at all. Always have a sense of humility and contentment, because that's what's going to be your safeguard. I told you there's a risk to this. Always have a sense of humility and love and compassion through you. At the end of the day, and at this very point, you are no longer allowing anything or anyone to play in your face. Under no circumstance. No. Oh my gosh. I really love when we have these talks. I'm fired up. I was sleepy before this. I need you guys to like and subscribe so we could talk again, because we are becoming our best selves. We love ourselves right now, even before we get there. But at the end of the day, we know we're going somewhere, and we're just making sure that we're ready to embody all the greatness that's before us. Cheers to greatness. Click, 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 click. Till next time, guys. Love you. This is real life.